Hey besties. Okay, so this video is particularly special to me. And I just like to start off by thanking everybody. We finally reached 200 besties, and I feel great. And I hope that you do too. And yeah, just thank you. So I figured I'd do like a proper sim dump for 200 subs, because usually when I make sims on my channel I only really do an everyday wear and like randomize the traits in the name and whatever, but I figured I'd really like put some love into these sims for such a special occasion. So this is the first sim. I made 3 sims. This is Nessa, and they use they them pronouns, and I wanted to give them like writer vibes, possibly also English teacher, that's also fine. And I kind of wanted to do sort of, if you've ever played the Sims medieval games, the way that the cast works there is you choose, I believe, 2 normal traits and then 1 like fatal flaw or whatever. And so I kind of wanted to give that sort of vibe to these sims with their traits. So I wanted to give like 2 positive traits and then 1 negative, and I believe the last sim has 2 semi-negative, also kind of positive traits, and then a full positive trait, just to like shake things up, you know? I didn't have like a particular aesthetic or clothes vibe or era for Nessa. I just went with like whatever I thought looked nice, and I kept their palette very like tan, brown, green, more like earthy, I guess. Like an earthy palette. And I absolutely adore that like curly updo from Twisted Cat. It's one of their like newer hairs, and it like looks so good. And I really didn't want to change it too much, so I just like kept it for most of their outfits. And I even gave them like sim characteristics and like likes and dislikes and stuff. Like I took this very seriously. So the second sim is Daisy. That one, like her name's kind of a little on the nose, but like I love it. I wanted to do like 70s vibes for her. I just really wanted to do something with like fun hair and like flowers and patterns and stuff. And I thought, why not do that here? And I was trying to basically, for the sim dump, like experiment with like face shapes, because just like with like my male sims, I sort of stick to like a particular face shape with my female sims. So I was really trying to mix it up. And really and truly, this hair is what really inspired the whole like 70s vibes for her, because I really like it, and I don't use it nearly as much as I'd like to. so I figured I'd use it now. And then I just sort of like fully leaned in and committed. And for Daisy, I kept it in like bright colors, different patterns, very 70s. I really wanted to, again, fully commit to that. And I'm also like very particular with like Sims and hairstyles. Like, if my Sim has bangs, like they need to have the same sort of bangs throughout their entire like outfits. Like, I tried to match the bangs from the Sims Trouble hair as best as I could. Because again, I take that very seriously. I thought this shirt gave like extreme 70s vibes. Like the cut, the patterns, the colors, everything. And I definitely kept like flowers throughout because like flower child, like it feels like it makes sense for her to have like a bunch of flower type accessories and outfits. And the cold weather didn't necessarily give 70s vibes. I just thought it was really cute and I went with it. And like she gave me like sort of entrepreneur, she makes her own like clothing line or something. So I sort of tried to replicate that as best as I could through like likes and dislikes, and her traits are creative and maker. And then this is the last sim, Liliana. I wanted her to have like a more round face since I don't really do round faces ever, really. And I definitely think it's like ovally, which is good. I basically didn't want to do my like signature cheekbones thing, sort of trying to mix it up a bit, you know, get out of my comfort zone a bit more for this like special symbol. And I did want like a cottagecore vibe because like I love cottagecore vibes. So I kind of wanted to like mix like a girly cottagecore vibe aesthetic. I don't know. I basically just wanted like pink, but also cottagecore and flowers and like delicate things. I don't know. But yeah. And then I also just decided to completely push that to the side for her formal wear because I wanted like a Barbie pink dress that had like a huge bow. Yeah. And that's why I said like I didn't really fully commit to a particular aesthetic for her. I was just going with like whatever I wanted at the time. I basically just kept her like very pink with different aesthetics for almost every outfit, really. I gave her high maintenance and perfectionist, which can be seen as negative traits, and then outgoing for like her positive trait. And I wanted her to be like an archaeologist because I think that'd be interesting to explore with like high maintenance and perfectionist. And then the screenshots of them all together. And I hope that you really like these Sims. Again, just thank you. I really appreciate everything, really. They are up on Patreon, of course, for free, free to download and use however you want to. But yeah,